We have an update now regarding our report last week about a 911 call regarding an injured baby in Bemidji, Minnesota. The BCA was on scene late that night and into the next morning investigating. Here's part of that 911 call on August 28th.
Attorney 8500 cars, Bemidji Ambulance South, Bemidji Fire, for medical for a 3-month-old female who's been shaking and twitching for the past 30 minutes.
The infant's biological father, address listed as homeless in Bemidji, has now been charged with felony first-degree assault, great bodily harm. According to court documents, he'd been staying in a downstairs bedroom of the residence. The infant was in another downstairs bedroom when the mother upstairs heard the child crying. She took the infant upstairs and the child began shaking and seizing. 911 called, and officers reported observing multiple bruises consistent with physical abuse of the child. Officers learned that Davis had recently struck the infant with a remote control. Davis stated a music box may have fallen and struck the child. The infant wound up being life-flighted to Sanford and Fargo, where providers stated the infant's injuries could not have been caused by a music box falling. The providers also stated the infant is in significant risk of dying from their injuries, and if they do survive, it's likely they would remain in a vegetative state. Reading from the last part of the statement of probable cause, quote, Davis had been observed raising his hands overhead, bringing them down and striking the infant with an object he was holding and causing the infant to cry out in pain, unquote. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.